hydrant into an air dodge. That's a common thing he does. I like to do air dodge into up air. You know?
And you caught the key.
Yes. If you air dodge it, you can catch it. And if you use an aerial, you catch it. All it is, the big thing about this game is you want to get comfortable against items. I think Bowser Jr. is an awful character, and Michigan should be struggling. The reason why people struggle against Bowser Jr. is because Lonnie is a fantastic player.
Yes.
But. The thing is, everyone needs to abuse items in this game more. A lot of them are just holding an item against a character. Like, if I'm holding, like, let's say Saw Blade, right? If I've got a Saw Blade, I mean, Mega Man has a lot of mix-ups to hit me still. But,
let's
you know,
look
you
at
can
this.
use the same power mix-ups against some.
I've never seen this.
Diddy Ditto?
A Ditto Kong.
This is true. Oh, my God.
Both tripping on
That's
bananas.
all you needed to see. That's like the match in a nutshell. It's I know it wasn't ever great.
And there was a nutshell included in there somewhere,
right?
Too. Wow, that was quick.
Button check or no? Nope. Okay, well, Rog's got a nice lead to work with. Let's see what we can do.
So, I haven't seen Zinoto's Diddy. Is it good?
Yeah, I mean, he's only 28 in the world. I mean, you know how it is.
Well, I haven't had the chance to see Zinoto because he doesn't come down here to us mortals very often.
Yeah. Well, the thing is about Zinoto is he's very balanced every part of his play. Of the top players, he isn't too reliant on any one thing. Like, he's got a strong edge game. His strongest thing is probably his neutral, which has made him do very well against a lot of like conversion-heavy players that aren't so used to it.
Interesting. So is he the 20th Diddy
28th
or the 20th
best player in the world?
Wow.
Period.
So then he's just got really good fundamentals, probably with almost any character.
He played Diddy and Brawl. Yeah, he can beat you with Palette. Ooh, I like that side B by Brawl. He just kind of scooted over that. But Zinoto kind of taking over, even though like, ooh, he had the read of the roll. A lot of people, see how everyone's rolling on platforms? A big thing that's common Smash 4 is people roll on platforms because they're scared. And you feel trapped down there when someone else jumps at you. But I'll take the stock, and Zinoto quickly evening it up.
Yes,
again.
I was going to say, I mean, yeah, he lost the first stock quickly, but then he didn't have much percentage put on him in the second stock.
Yes.
So, like, it was almost like that first loss was just a fluke, and now he's back on it.
And you know, I will say that's so strong about Zinoto is he understands how to condition extremely well. And he changed up his neutral, and if he catches on to you falling for one thing, he'll keep abusing it, but in a way that he'll abuse your bad habit in different ways, if that makes sense. So he might see that you overshield. So at first, he just, you know, does a dash stance, then he grabs you. And then later, he knows you're shielding, but he doesn't want to stale out the same time. Oh, okay. He wanted that tech chase there, but didn't quite get it. Next thing you know, he's going to be, you know, side B on your shield. He's so versatile in how he chooses how to go in. But Rock so far doing quite well himself, you know, against a top player in the world.
Yes, I mean, cool, because it's pretty even here in the last stock. I mean, a
lot of their jabs have been hitting too. That's not a move you see Diddy using much.
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't see the tail come out like that very often. But I guess against another Diddy, it can work. I mean, has pretty long range compared to another Diddy.
Right. And see, the thing about banana...
Catching the banana peel.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the other... I mean, in the Diddy Ditto, it's not as much as black and white. But a lot of times, that'll kill.
Oh, bam.
Diddy wants to trap your landings, and Diddy can trap it. If you're holding a banana, you can't do an aerial in some situations. You know, you have to throw it, then you do something, right? And so what'll happen often is... So it's hard to explain, but like sometimes you just hold the banana, or Diddy will hold the banana, and he has no intentions of hitting you with it. He'll just side B you with it. But it's the fact that you respect him because he has the banana that you're scared. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because what it could do, it could lead up to, you know, an up throw and then a fair, and then you've eaten up 20 damage real quick, and you've lost stage control.
Because what I've noticed here is that, I mean, a lot of times what a Diddy does once he bananas you is he grabs you.
Yes.
I mean, because there's really no way you can get out of the grab once you've been
It's a quick
banana.
burst option, and it gives a lot of damage. Like, see there, I mean, you see Zinoto doing stuff like double bear early on. That gets you like about 24%, I would say. And like, you can have banana. Oh, okay, that's some brawl level stuff right there. I see you, Zinoto. Oh, and see how many different ways Zinoto has oppressed Rog at the ledge in different ways. Sometimes he's spacing a down tilt. Other times he's just reacting on a shield. And that's what makes Zinoto such a strong player. But Rog has been holding his own quite respectably against someone who's had to do the Diddy Ditto very, very, very often.
I mean, this time Zinoto's getting the edge a bit quicker, but I wouldn't count Rog out yet.
Yes.
Oh, and I mean, the banana peel is basically jab lock, isn't it?
No. But it basically leads into like a trip, which if you're right in front of him, you can get a pretty consistent reaction to it. And if you're a little bit far, you can get a read, which is still like they're in disadvantage. They're in a tech situation. They either have to roll one way, or they have to, get up attack. They have to do something. You have to commit to some option, or risk taking a bigger hit, like an F smash or something. Good pair.
Wow. Yeah, I mean the Diddy's recovery quite gimpable. But mostly I see Rog there. He was just trying not to get hit most of the time, but he couldn't actually get in to get a hit.
Fancy. I love it. Look at that movement of both of them. They both. I mean, this is one of those things when you know the matchup so well, you can't use the standard tools because Diddy knows you can't just side B on top of Diddy in neutral halftime like you would against other characters because the Diddies understand what the counterplay is to it. So you're seeing a lot of things that are different, like these jabs from both of them that are just kind of catching the other off guard. Like, oh, Diddy shouldn't jab that much.
But in a Ditto, all bets
love
are
that
off.
Rocket. Yeah, and see, he did that quick rocket there. Ooh, and I love that. What's it called? Ledge jump. And you see that nair of Diddy's? It leads into imagination, basically, if you hit it. It's his worst aerial, but when you do land it, it leads to a lot of different options.
So, I mean, they're keeping even percentage-wise, but Zinoto is a stock up right now.
Yeah, and he's doing that thing that he's going to do against almost everyone here. He's going to read your read against him and use the right counterplay to stop you from doing what you want to do.
You're talking like some Sherlock and Mycroft stuff here, man.
Oh, you're dead. All right, Rog, I see you.
Well, but I mean, at that percent, I mean, he could risk it,
Will we see the Rog special? Okay, waited for that air dodge. Okay, the Rog special is definitely is down there to dare, and he did get one there. Okay, gotta be careful. But Zinoto isn't gonna probably fall for the down tilt there, so maybe he'll get us up. That'll keep. Ooh. And good stuff with that down tilt to bear.
Well, I mean, Rog is only going down to losers bracket though, so we may see him again. Who knows?
And Godot, I won against Nebula 2-1. Don't forget to put that in. Oh, it's not showing up on here. I'll just refresh it. My bad. So I might be back up on stream soon. We'll have to see.
All right.
I'll get smoked by Zindudu. But right now, we're going to have the other coming up, Unknown, a very fearsome player in his own right, the Mewtwo. You know him.
Oh, I lost against him in the first set.